I'm up for a little adventure. Well, mildly interesting. So long.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time. Sorry. Spaceport's always a zoo.
Welcome to Aquila City.
Not sure if those Baroon zealots live in space or got separated.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an
You meet all sorts in Aquila City.
Miss Lance is the one you want to speak to. Talk to Miss Lance if you want to make a
Every
purchase.
gun gets a full Laredo guarantee. Indeed. As a matter of fact, they're made in this very building. You're standing in the storefront of the Laredo Firearms Factory. I designed and manufactured every firearm for sale here. As such, I can offer you my personal assurance they're of the highest quality. When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers. Here I get to see what matters, what sells, what doesn't, and why. It's invaluable. Plus, it's better than the endless meetings. Let's get you set up.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again.
stranger. We can't do this alone, Annie. I don't know.
Any damage?
No, just some graffiti.
Carrots are coming in nice. Still have some potatoes to harvest.
Looks like it's gonna be a good year.
So we're gonna have a house swap?
So Love 37.
The building there needs work, but it could make for a very...
Hey, I heard you had Dunlop's disease.
Huh? What?
Hot off their latest album. Already scalped ticket prices for the concert.
You're probably looking for Mary. You get in a scrape, best come see me after. Let's have a look at you. Good news is I've seen worse. Bad news is not many. Hold still now. I can treat you, but it ain't gonna be pleasant. Hope you're ready. All right, you're good to go. Here's what I've got. Stay safe. I mean it.
Just waiting around.
The heart of the settled system. SSNN.
If you're looking for a sidearm,
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough like.
Kind of weird reaching out to them instead of the other way around, isn't it?
Heard you might be joining up. Good luck, my dude.
I know, I trust you, but... Record streak. I'm only one away. Again. Roach. Know what happened the last time I was paired up? I don't want it. Roach. New one.
I don't mind these breaks and the silence. I'm pleased you chose to join us.
Standing right.
Call me inevitable.
Said I know. I'm aware of her presence.
Be well.
Happened since she walked in the door.
I'm pleased you chose to join us.
I stand by.
Call me inevitable.
Dare let me down. Got a lot to
Yes.
around here.
I chose this call sign to remind me how important it is to take my time. My work may take longer than others, but I never make mistakes. And I always find my quarry. No one has escaped me in over 40 years. You're welcome. All I did was extend the invitation. You decided to follow through and brought yourself. I didn't choose to recruit you, but I did the research and tracked you down. Surprisingly, it was not easy. That, overzealous follower of yours, he tends to talk about you quite a bit. In fact, it was so much that it took me longer than expected to realize that it wasn't just a parasocial relationship and he knew where you were at all times. I waited for him to start up the rumor mill and let it slip where you could be found. You should maybe have a talk with him. Let's just say it exposes a vulnerability in my armor. Perhaps my skills are not, what they once were. Yes, patience is your #1 virtue. That is something I did not understand fully when I was younger and less experienced. As a novice tracker, I was impetuous. One of my early quarries took advantage of this. He would wait for me to act rashly and falter, which gave him the upper hand he needed to escape. The cycle would repeat. He evaded me for years. It wasn't until I understood the value of patience that I caught up with him and finally claimed the bounty on his head. It's how I earned my call sign. It may take time, but I always get my mark. Not much. I've been doing this longer than any of the other trackers, even Agent #1. I pay little mind to the claim I was the best. I've no need to compare and no ego to feed. Not like Roach chasing some asinine record. My specialty is tracking our most elusive targets, which takes longer. Sometimes months or years. I do my job thoroughly, and that's all there is to it. That being said, I rarely go on the hunt these days. My experience is now far more valuable as an agent than a field tracker. Not quite. It is rare that a tracker lives long enough that they can choose to retire. Those who do are truly fortunate. Some of us decide to continue our service to the Alliance as agents and offer our services as guides and teachers. Our experience is valued. Does that worry you at all? Does it change your mind about wanting to be a tracker? Of course. Just understand that I'm the exception, not the rule. This is dangerous work, even by your standards. Leave